Hey guys, it's Ben here. Welcome to the first episode of the Bulletin Broadcast. I'm joined by Greg.
Hello, I'm Greg.
And Jared.
Hello, my name is Jared. How's it going, guys?
We are just going to talk about shit, basically.
That's it.
Oh, we're going to talk about video games.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ben,
You've already fucked it, Ben.
To be fair, the first one is kind of shit. So let's talk about Call of Duty. Let's.
Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, starting out with the golden materials.
Oh,
Starting strong.
So it was in the news this week that Call of Duty Modern Warfare may require the Modern Warfare disc, no, the Infinite Warfare disc to play Modern Warfare, which Greg was slightly unaware of. This did not go down well at all with Call of Duty fans.
No,
Yeah,
people were very upset. People were very upset about this.
Yeah, I hear that people they're not interested in the new one. They're quite interested in the remaster, and they're all slapped into the same disc or something. That's
Yeah,
the
so
hear tell.
basically,
pretty
what
much.
it is basically, you're gonna have the downloadable. As far as I'm aware, Modern Warfare is downloadable, and then you have to have the Infinite Warfare disc inserted to be able to access Modern Warfare.
Now, is it going to be like a separate tab actually in the Modern Warfare game, or is it going to be like separate download, or like how's that going to work? I don't know.
I don't actually know. I would assume that you kind of go on and similar to fucking what game was it where you had all the Halos in one bit and you had to pick like
Oh yeah, the
Master Chief Collection.
that was it, the collection. Yeah, similar
Oh,
to
that golden masterpiece we all loved.
similar to
We all
that. So a
thought
screen
wasn't heavily flawed.
It was all right. It was all right.
I would assume that a screen would load and you would pick either Infinite Warfare or Modern Warfare, and then if you don't
That
have your
makes sense.
disc, it would prompt you to insert the disc. Now, this kind of fucked everyone over because everyone was like, fuck Infinite Warfare, I'm just going to buy it, flog it off,
They
and
were
play
just gonna
Modern
pre-order
Warfare.
it. Modern Warfare, exactly.
And,
So this kind of screwed everyone that was thinking that.
but to be fair, it's not confirmed.
That's true. It hasn't been set in stone that that's actually what's going to happen. So I mean, it's very possible that
But
it could be.
It does seem very, very, very likely.
Yeah, I mean, it makes that like just like referencing the Master Chief Collection thing. Like, it makes sense. I mean,
But the
Who's,
problem is, it just kind of, it feels as if they're just fucking people over. They're like, we know what you want, but you've got to pay.
but you can't have it.
You've got to pay
gotta-
£80 for this limited edition fucking version of the game.
Yeah.
And then, you can't sell your disc because otherwise you won't have it anymore. And I read
Exactly.
somewhere it's going to
You're
be.
screwed because
Yeah, exactly. I read somewhere it's going to be 113 gigabyte download altogether,
Mhm.
which is
Is there-
ridiculous.
Has there been like a big decline in like Call of Duty following in the recent years? Are they getting a bit
massive.
desperate now?
Oh,
Massive.
yeah, I think
Since,
definitely. I mean,
fucking hell.
with Advanced Warfare, it kind of started. People were a little iffy about the whole future technology and stuff like that.
It was kind of like the easiest way to imagine it is like if you were standing on the edge of a cliff and you kind of just pushed your car over the edge of the cliff. That's basically what's happened to people's love of Call of Duty. Activision kind of
I love it, Ben. I love the
Activision
analogy.
have kind of pushed their like car child off of the cliff.
This metaphor is falling apart already.
It's like, yeah, that's how it is.
No, I feel like it's the same way. I mean, I liked like Black Ops 3 was good. I mean, but you can see even with fans, like it's going downhill. Like all the hate Infinite Warfare. Its first trailer got was just
Yeah,
insane.
but that was a circle jerk. That wasn't like
Yeah.
it started
No,
off
yeah.
as hate at first, and then it became a let's make this the most hated video. So
Yeah, people were disliking it just because they're like, let's see how many dislikes this video can get and stuff like that.
oh
as
yeah,
well.
of
I mean,
course, yeah.
There's also just been a bit of a backlash against the Call of Duty series for a few years now. I think a lot of people just thought, "Oh, my opportunity to get them." And
Well, the thing is,
they're
it kind
people
of-
that never would have bought the new one anyway.
After
Pretty
the
much,
whole
yeah.
like press X to pay respect thing kind of happened, everyone was just kind of like, yeah. But it brings us on nicely to the next point, which is the Battlefield 1 trailer that came out.
Oh, that segue! Oh,
Yeah,
Segue.
this is planning. This is what happens, man. But I'm really, really fucking looking forward to Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. The beta was amazing. It was just a very polished, good-looking game, and it felt good as well too.
It did. Did you get on the beta, Greg, or did you not bother?
I heard about it and I was like, I'll do that, and then a week later, fuck.
Yeah, I got it. It was good though. It was great. I really liked it. I'm excited for it.
I'm actually really interested in it. I'm someone, as you may not know, I'm doing a history course at university.
Okay.
And I'm really interested in World War One, and I'm actually really interested in this game and the sort of, from what I saw of the trailer that just came out, the themes of loyalty and like nationhood and patriotism look like they're going to be explored in the single player campaign. So if I were to get the game, I don't know how interested I'd be in the multiplayer, but the single player looks interesting.
Do you know, I have to admit,
you can just drop your class and then just play Battlefield instead.
Yeah, that's it.
And you can get the same concept.
Just use it as a source in one of your essays, man. I beg you.
There you go.
If you get the chance.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I feel like they wouldn't allow this to be a source somehow. I don't know.
You don't know until you try. I mean,
Hey,
you
man,
don't know.
I know of students when I was at uni that fucking use Wikipedia as a source, so I'm pretty sure.
See, there you go. Battlefield 1's much better than Wikipedia, so there you go.
They probably have historians working with them, man. So it will work somehow.
It all works, does it? All right. Well, I'll do that, and I'll let my lecturer know that Ben from Games Bulletin said it all works.
Send them my way, man.
Send them Ben's way, yeah.
Right.
But seriously,
okay.
It looks interesting. I mean, did you play Battlefield 3 trailer? Did you play Battlefield 3 campaign? Is what I meant to say.
I think I played a little bit of it. I didn't play it enough to actually.
3 and 4 campaigns were actually really, really good. And I like the fact on this one you can change characters. You're gonna have like a pilot and the tank operator and all of this. It looks interesting. But the main thing as well is that EA and DICE are making the first-person shooter that the Call of Duty community have been begging for like 3 years.
I mean, that's why people didn't like Infinite Warfare, because they wanted that on-the-ground, feet-on-the-ground combat, and what better way than World War One? I mean, Battlefield was pulling in a lot of those Call of Duty fans that kind of were on the fence about Battlefield and stuff like that as well.
I mean, it was the best thing. Like my friend's dad is a massive COD fan. And I remember saying to him, show your dad the Battlefield trailer. And he's like, he's not going to like it. And then I just got a message on Facebook like a little while later, like he's dropped COD, doesn't want to play it anymore. And he's just waiting for it.
He just dropped it. He's like, I'm out of here.
But let's talk a little bit about the bullshit that is EA Access, though. I don't know what it is. I just hate this notion of EA Access.
So EA Access it's from what I know, it's a subscription service which you sign up to so you can play things earlier and stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. It may be because I'm not a massive EA fan. The only EA game I really play is Battlefield.
Yeah, same here. I'm not a huge EA fan either, but I mean, I don't. EA Access for me personally isn't something that I would pay money for. I don't mind actually waiting till a game comes out. So I mean,
you're only getting 8 days.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like, here's the game 3 months ahead and stuff like that as well. Usually just like a small span of time.
Wait, so surely EA Access, you can kind of like cheat the system a bit. Like, do you have to pay it all year round?
Do you know what, right? I don't actually know. I would assume that it is a year contract paid in monthly.
Yeah, I think it is a contract system where you do pay like that as well too.
Yeah, because if it was monthly, then you could just be like, I'm not subscribing all year round. Oh, look, a game I want. Oh, I'll subscribe this month.
Well, I mean, have you guys heard about the DLC for this game?
I actually haven't.
They're not doing the traditional Battlefield Call of Duty season pass in the sense that that you get new maps and etc. What you actually get new access to is new nations. So
wow.
Each package, I think the first one is the French army, so you get the French army and their planes and their tanks and their weapons.
Oh yeah, because we were all dying to play as the French.
Oh yeah,
I mean, right? I mean, I was like, when are they gonna put the French in this game? When I was playing the beta, I mean,
y'all have to love the fucking 6-speed reverse on the French tanks, man. That's all I'm saying.
That's cool. I mean, I like that though. I like the fact that they're doing that instead of like the traditional DLC.
Just put all of the seriously, just give me all of the content. If you're charging £55 for a game, I will pay 70. because I know games are expensive. People are like, oh, why can you not put all of the content in for 50 quid? They'd make a loss. It's not plausible. And the whole season pass idea came out of like prolonging people's interest in a game.
That's true. It gives them more time as well too. Exactly.
In reality, it doesn't though, does it? Because the player base spikes when it comes out. It drops after about 2 months. It spikes when the DLC releases. It drops, and it's just like a yearly cycle.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that consistent up and down of player cycle that is just like.
But so you'd advocate more money being paid up front? I
would happily pay £75 for the game if I'm getting everything that game offers.
Mm-hmm. The trouble is with that is that slays the game in the game shops when the parents are which one will I buy my kid?
I'm not spending that much. Exactly.
But this one is £20 more than this one over here. I think I'll go with the £20 cheaper one. My kid doesn't fucking know what the difference is.
That's true.
That's just how it works. Because despite the fact that this game is probably, I don't know what its age rating is, but it's probably an 18 or a mature if you're an American. It's probably for it's like age gated, and the parents, they do buy things that are for bad age difference thing. It's just they're not gonna
pay that much for that.
Yeah,
this adult game for their kid.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean,
and a lot of the times, like a lot of the DLC gets created after the game gets made. Like some of it is before, and it's behind like locked doors, which pisses a bunch of people off. But a lot of the times, it's after the game's released, the developers create more content for the game as well too.
I don't know. The problem is I've never bought a season pass on a game, bar one game, and that was Fallout 4.
I bought a season pass for one game, and it was Naruto Ninja Storm 4. That's the only game I actually bought a season pass for.
See, now that's kind of granted, but the thing is, I bought the Fallout 4 because I never played Skyrim, okay? But
yeah,
I heard that Skyrim was heavily supported. And so I was like, okay, if this is heavily supported with like DLC and stuff to do post-release, then they must do the same for Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And it was like, you'll get, the way they marketed was, you'll get every DLC that's ever released. And I was like, man, they have fucking years of content planned for this game. And it's like, what, a year later?
Yeah, they're pretty much.
I think a big part of it was the way they talked about it when they were doing the thing where it's £25 or £35 or something like that. I don't know what it is in dollars, so I'm going to be alienating Americans. Sorry, Jared.
No, it's okay.
It was whatever the price was, and they're like, okay, we're going to jack it up by £15 or £10 as of that day. But here's phase 1 of our DLC. And there'll be more phases to go, and everyone should buy it now before the price goes up, and we'll lock all your money in. But the thing is, they did phase 1, and then they did phase 2, and then they're like, I guess that's plenty. Because I guess there was a lot of backlash to Fallout 4, and I mean, honestly, after all the DLC came out and after survival mode came out, I actually really like Fallout 4. I think it's a much more polished product. I mean, it's certainly not perfect, but it's better than it was at release. But I mean, I've lost my point. I'm going. I'm too excited. This podcast is so exciting.
It was the car baby metaphor that set it all off, wasn't it?
Yeah. Car babies, Ben.
Okay.
Bad to worse.
All right, let's talk about No Man's Sky.
Oh, No Man's Sky.
We have to. More importantly, the fact they're being investigated by the Advertising Standards Agency here in the UK.
I know that.
Yeah, because they were naughty boys, weren't they?
They weren't just naughty boys. They just kind of went, so we're going to promise this, and then we're not going to deliver. And, oh, wow, look at all this money. Oh, cool. Cheers, guys. All right.
And then we're out. Yeah, you never hear from them again.
That's it, yeah. It's literally a con. It is literally like, that is the definition of a con. They promised a product they didn't deliver. And then they're never to be heard from again.
Yeah. I don't understand how they thought they'd get away with it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't know. Why did they do it? Why? What do they think they're gaining? I mean, apart from lots of money.
I will defend Sean Murray to some extent. Okay? Hear me out.
Okay,
We're hearing you out, Ben.
I can hear.
He always said multiplayer is possible, but
To be
it
fair,
was
he was like,
very
it's
slim.
not. Yeah.
But then the whole problem, the problem
That
arose
was just BS because it wasn't. There's technically no multiplayer.
right, and then that's the
Actually,
thing, and
the
then the
game.
problem was that the two guys met, and then everyone was like, maybe they were on a different server, and that's why they couldn't. Why they couldn't see each other, because I've heard that the server architecture is set in such a way that there are like mini servers and then bigger servers and like.
Oh, so you think they were just on different servers, but in the same planet, in the same area?
Because some people were saying like, oh, if you look, they're on the same place, but one person's is night and one person's is day, and so maybe they're on a different server, and that's why they were in the same space.
Is there any way to jump between servers with your character?
No,
I don't know. It's not like you can't like choose a server or anything like that.
You literally get plumped wherever you land.
You're just placed in it from wherever it is.
So, I mean, that seems like a kind of huge mistake.
But the thing is, it's like
just a little one.
If you cared about your product, yeah. I mean, I don't rate the game, but if you cared about your product, you could introduce like a fire team system like there is in Destiny. Where like if you want to explore on your own, you can. If you don't, you introduce a fire team, you meet up with people, you go off and you explore.
Yeah, and that'd be awesome. And even in like the beginning trailers, they showed off being with other people. Like it was possible, but very unlikely.
Did they actually show it?
I don't remember. I remember seeing other ships, like the space battles and stuff like that, like ships flying, stuff like that. But I mean, even that, like when you're flying in space, it's just nothing.
Well, the thing is, people are unsure. So the ASA have said that they're looking into representations of the videos and stuff like this. But apparently, they will just have to remove that marketing, which to me feels like it falls a little bit short of what should happen.
Well, it's already too late for the people that saw the marketing and bought the thing.
I mean,
this was a 3-year hype train, man.
That they got from No Man's Sky. Like there were so many people pre-ordering that. I think it's too late for.
There should be a reimbursement. It's like you said, it's far too late to be having it like, oh yeah, that's my bad, guys. You know, we already got your money.
But see, that's
we'll
the thing.
take
Like
it
even
down.
Sean Murray isn't coming out and saying, like that's what people want. Like just saying, okay, I screwed up. I'm sorry, but we're not even getting that.
That's the thing. Like I don't know. I heard he was like, oh, I might come on to this show. It was some YouTube.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
podcast.
I don't know. I didn't see if he actually showed up on there.
From what I've seen, he hasn't so far. He was just like, yeah, I'll do it. And then everyone's kind of like waiting.
Yeah.
But I mean, this guy's got enough money. Let's be honest. He's got enough money just to kind of fuck off. You know, move to the Bahamas, change his name.
Oh yeah,
totally. Shave the beard and never be seen again.
Shave the beard.
That's
to be
recognize him.
But the thing is, he's probably gonna come under a lot of legal pressure because I think he's probably committed some crimes here because this is deceptive. This is advertising something that isn't actually
false advertising, essentially.
Yeah, it's false advertising. That's got to be a crime in at least one of the countries where where No Man's Sky has been sold.
The problem is though, is that as far as I'm aware, the same laws don't apply to digital goods as they do to physical goods.
So if you're false advertising something that's actual physical product, then it's different law.
Yeah,
like and stuff like that.
They're getting to the point where they're similar as digital goods became more of a commodity and more people are using them. The laws are changing.
Yeah.
But I think they've changed a little bit, but as far as they're not on the same level as the physical goods. So if this was a physical product, they'd have to reimburse, and that's probably why they don't have to reimburse, is because the laws aren't.
They're not the same as an actual physical product.
Yeah.
So they don't have to give people their money back for this then.
It seems like legislators need to catch up then and maybe update that, because when you buy yourself a carton of milk and there's just like a fucking dog in there, that's gonna freak you out. That's not what you bought. I mean, in this case, buying a dog.
You say you'd be freaked out, man. I would be saying free dog.
Well, yeah, it's true. Dogs are quite expensive, but what if it's just like an angry, hungry dog? Like, not so good. You didn't think of that, did you, Ben?
It's cool.
I thought you were gonna go in the terms of like maybe a different liquid in this milk, but no, you just went all the way and went for there's a dog instead.
I mean,
Well, I thought worst case scenario, an angry dog.
it depends. Worst case scenario, I would have gone with honey badger, but yeah, I mean, dogs cool.
Oh yeah, I think honey badger would be definitely worse. If I went to the store and bought milk and came home with a honey badger, I think that would be.
Then I'd be pissed. Then I would
That'd
be
be a
making a
story to
full
tell.
complaint.
Badgers are dangerous. I reckon I could take one. Like, you just got to get one good smack on there, and then it's, you know.
Honey badgers are stubborn. I think you're screwed.
Yeah, they are. They
To
are.
be fair, I know very little about honey badgers.
They are very ferocious bastards.
I saw the video of the man saying honey badger don't give a shit, and I thought I could take one of those.
Yes, I can do that. I
It's
can
just
take
like
one.
honey badger don't give a shit. It's like Greg gives less shits than honey badger.
That's pretty much me.
Put that on a T-shirt. I'll buy it.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
Sorry.
Oh man.
Okay. Seeing as Greg's loves it so much, let's talk about Skyrim.
Ah!
Yay! I love Skyrim too. Skyrim's
Oh, but here it comes, guys. It's the remaster. So, I got some thoughts on this.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
mind me
Hang on.
hijacking this, Ben?
Hang on, let me put my feet up. Go on, take it away.
All right.
Let me lean back
So-
a little. Get my teeth.
Essentially, for those who are unaware, there is a Skyrim remaster coming out in the next few months, and it's gonna cost. Sorry to alienate you again, Jared, and other Americans. It's gonna cost £35 on consoles, which is in American dollars. I don't know, fucking 100. I don't know, but
You get, for the game, it's $59.99 for
$59.99.
Yeah.
normal retail $60 game in America. This remaster edition.
Why'd you guys pay that?
Yeah.
That's like way above inflation. Like that's way above currency
Is
levels.
it really
That's-
35 here in the UK? Are you
Welcome
not,
to America, Greg.
you're not getting your
Where-
numbers wrong. I swear it's a full retail price, man. I swear it's
I
£55.
saw 35 somewhere.
It's full retail over here.
But anyway,
well,
sorry.
if they're charging full retail, that's pretty dodge. I wouldn't buy it, and I fucking love Skyrim. But
No,
I mean-
well, he's correct. Tesco is selling it for £34. Special
Oh,
edition.
really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Go Tesco.
yeah, see, I'm fucking right.
Carry on.
Yeah, so there, it's essentially just a graphics upgrade. There's no extra content. There's no.
Well, there's like the mod capability, but
Not for
not-
PlayStation.
Yeah, but
for
honestly, most people could
Bad
run.
usage.
Most people could run Skyrim reasonably well on a modern laptop now.
Yeah, that's the thing, and it costs like what $3 on Steam or something, and you can do mods the same way as well too.
And people on PC, they're getting a free upgrade anyway. They're laughing to the
But the
fucking
thing
bank.
is,
You know what?
have you seen the photorealistic 4K mod for Skyrim on PC?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't, but I've heard it looks incredible.
Dude, it is more beautiful than real life. I'm not even joking.
And then they never saw Ben again.
Yeah. But this remaster, it comes with a mask, Greg. If you buy from Best Buy, it comes with a mask.
Oh,
So,
really?
When I read
Well,
this, I
I'll
was
come
thinking,
my
like,
fucking drawers then, because I can get a little mask. Well, it's all forgiven. Bethesda, thank you. Oh, I'm all yours. I'm your little slave, and I'll buy all your shit for full retail.
But this is what I mean.
when I
So
first saw this, I thought it was gonna be like I guess like a Dragonborn helmet. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
no,
That's pretty awesome.
it looks like a
Cool.
face beanie. That's probably
Yeah,
the
it's a
easiest way
beanie.
to explain it.
It looks like I could have made it.
Do you know what? It looks like you sort of showed your gran the character from Skyrim, and you were like, "Make this." She'll,
And then
yes,
she just
yes,
sewed it
dear,
up
and she's
for
got
you.
them with little
Like-
needles and like fucking done it for you.
That's what it was. You get a nice face beanie with your purchase of
Your face
Skyrim. Best Buy.
But no, I hate this as well. This seems to be more of a problem in America than it does over here, because over here
yeah.
we
We don't
only
like
have
these over here.
like
Face
one
beanies are-
major. We only have one major game retailer, ironically called Game.
Yeah, but they went up shit creek a few years ago.
Yeah, but in America, you guys have fucking loads. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
one
Yeah,
is $75 and it's only available from Best Buy.
Mhm.
Just why? Why
Yeah.
is this a thing?
I mean, I love Skyrim. I don't know, a full retail price for Skyrim just with mods and looks a little better is worth it.
But the thing is, I won't even get mods. I'm on PS4, man. Fucking
that's
Sony,
right.
Sony is shifty bastard.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So you don't even. The only thing you're getting is graphic enhancement and a face beanie. That's all you're getting.
I don't even get a face beanie because I'm British. We don't have Best Buy.
Oh, so you're just screwed.
Yeah, if I got the face beanie, man, I'd fucking pay it. But I don't even get the face beanie.
You guys just have money to spend on random shit like this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I probably will get it when the price goes down because I am interested. And honestly, knowing me, I'll probably just get it on the first week because I'm fucking stupid with my money sometimes. But
you're talking.
I love Skyrim though, so I mean, I understand. I mean, I was interested in it. I just don't know if I want to pay that much for it. I mean, I might wait, like you said, a little bit afterward, but.
I do have Skyrim on my PC. I will get the free upgrade anyway. Maybe I'll just do that. I much prefer playing on a console, but I guess I will just play it on PC and go, oh, look, it is slightly prettier.
Man, don't
give in to the power.
The entire time you do this, it makes the companies realize that people will buy their products. So, there must be a demand for it, so we will supply.
Yeah.
And it's literally just such a vicious circle that's happening at the minute.
I mean, just lately, in the last year or so, all the game releases we've seen are just like remastered. Like, there's been this huge spawn of remastered editions of games and stuff like that as well. And it's just.
And I get it, yay, nostalgia. And where the fuck is the Crash Bandicoot remaster? If you're gonna make a remaster, fucking remaster some classics. Do Banjo-Kazooie, do Crash Bandicoot. Don't fucking remaster
they did do
game.
Banjo on Xbox One, but it was just in the rare replay.
Yeah, but that's
it wasn't a remake per se, but
it wasn't the full thing, There are so many more awesome games that came out ages ago that deserve a remaster, but the problem is they're too far away from where we are graphically now.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, a lot of people, me included, thought that, I mean, if they were doing a Morrowind, just a rebuilding of the game and then retexturing, or even Oblivion, a lot of people would be a lot happier to pay for that.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about games that came out like a long time ago, like Halo 2, if you play the remastered of Halo 2 on the Master Chief Collection, it looks phenomenal. And that game was on the original Xbox, so I mean...
But the thing is, I was happy to pay for the Master Chief Collection, and even though its multiplayer was fucked, I'm still happy with my purchase because it's just a convenient way to play all the Halo campaigns.
Oh, no, I agree. It was great. And it was a good lead up to, if you hadn't played all of them before 5, here you go, now you can get the story, and now you can play 5.
Yeah, it was a savvy move. I just wish they hadn't fucked the multiplayer up the arse.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much. That's pretty much what happened.
So, okay, more Skyrim news.
Oh, yay, Skyrim news.
We're learning today that Bethesda are pretty shifty. They kind of fucked people over with the Fallout 4 DLC. They're offering face-beanies because reasons. And now they're holding a Skyrim concert here in London that has nothing to do with the composer of Skyrim.
Is it Bethesda that are holding this, or is it who's actually? Is it actually Bethesda holding it?
I'm on the PR list for Bethesda, for the guy responsible for the PR for Bethesda, and he sent me the email of the press release announcing this concert.
So they're basically just leaving out the original composer completely from his own work.
It's not even that, right? So he wrote on his Facebook, he's like, today I'm seeing reports of a concert for Skyrim. This is the first I've heard. For the record, this concert has nothing to do with me, nor are they using any of my original scores. What they've done...
so it's not even his music that they're using.
What they've done, right? Are you ready for this? They have...
hold on, let me
they have sat some guy in a basement, played him the music from Skyrim, and gone, learn that by ear, and then play it live.
Did they kidnap him too? Because this sounds really shady. I think they just.
I will not comment.
Where is your source, Ben? Where did you learn this? Is it you in the basement?
No,
it was Ben. He's the secret composer.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you the scab? Are you the shifty one that
I'm Bethesda's fucking shadow composer. That's my real job, man. Wow. I push cars off cliffs and I shadow compose.
Well, I really think that you should rewrite your bio on Meet the Team on our Wonderful Games Bulletin site and just say, I shadow compose for Bethesda and push babies off cliffs or whatever you just said.
That'll get the flow of traffic to the website. There you go.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nice that you founded a games writing website and everything, but people really just want to see a baby killer.
That's what they really want.
Yeah.
Ben,
give the people what they want, Ben. Kill a baby.
I can't, man. Do you know how frowned upon that is? It's
just in most cultures.
The world isn't ready for baby cliff pushing, man.
The world's not ready.
No, not at all.
The world won't be ready until you make it ready.
I
gotta burst onto the scene.
You gotta Spider-Man that shit, Ben. You gotta cram it in.
Is that a normal saying? You got Spider-Man that shit?
That's what we say over here in Britain. It's common phraseology.
I'm sorry, I'm over here in America.
Unfortunately, that is a thing. There's a lot of stuff we say here in Britain that should not be said.
Yep.
Well, I feel well informed now. Thank you, guys.
That's okay.
Yeah, well, we're always happy to inform you about the grand old Duke of York.
Yeah.
And money.
Spider-Man that shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, last thing. The one that I do not like either. I'm not a fan of.
Golden content, guys. We're top notch. We're Spider-Manning this shit.
I'm just reading this. Firewatch to get a big screen adaptation and more. What is this obsession with making video games into movies at the minute?
Yeah,
well, it's always happened.
And especially with Firewatch, I don't know. I don't understand the.
It has always happened. Yeah, look at the classic fucking Mario Brothers movie.
Oh yeah, that one was
a good
great.
One to go off of. That was their inspiration. Dear God, this movie's gonna be great.
Like they're bringing out Assassin's Creed movie because reasons.
Well, that looks halfway decent, though. I mean, to be fair, video game adaptation movies haven't been great, but there's been some decent ones. And Assassin's Creed looks
I swear to God,
okay.
if you say Tomb Raider, I will actually hang you up from this call, man.
I wasn't going to say Tomb Raider. Don't got to worry about that. But I think Assassin's Creed looks okay.
I don't know.
I like Tomb Raider.
Oh, shit. Beep! Oh, there goes Greg.
She shot that man at the end. That
she
showed
did
him.
Look like Lara Croft.
Come on,
I
Greg,
will give her
spoilers.
that.
Some people haven't seen the movie that came out.
Oh yeah, sorry. Spoilers for the movie that came out 15 years ago, and the vague point that Lara Croft, the woman with guns, shoots a man.
Hey, whoa.
You never know.
Let's just hang on. I'm just curious. As a bit of a side note. Oh yeah, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, 2001. Greg, you were actually right. How do you know so much? It has a 19% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 33% on Metacritic.
Was it actually a really hated film?
It's like one of the most despised video game adaptations.
It was actually a really hated film. It was really bad. Is that the one with
me?
No.
I think we just have really bad film taste, because I tend to like loads of films, and then people tell me like, nah, that's a shit film. I'm like,
let's put it this way: the Super Mario Bros. Movie released in '93, and Lara Croft Tomb Raider has 3.7 on IMDb. The Super Mario Brothers movie has a 4.
How is that possible?
Oh, it's a 5.7 for Tomb Raider.
They're all
it's a
biased.
5.7 for Tomb Raider and a 4 for Super Mario. Sorry.
Okay.
On Rotten Tomatoes, Super Mario Brothers has a 15%. Tomb Raider has a 19%. So they're pretty much on par with one another.
Like the Mario movie was significantly worse than the Tomb Raider movie.
You would think
that's
so.
So brutal. What do you guys not like about that film? I mean, it's not perfect, but she does like have a gun.
That's all you need.
Well, it's a start.
But to be fair, people say that to me about Blade. I loved the first Blade movie, and other people are like, "Oh, it's so crap. It's so crap." I loved it.
I like Blade. Yeah,
I thought Blade was
right.
awesome, and Wesley Snipes was brilliant.
Yeah, he fucked up that vampire.
Yeah. Which one, man?
All of them.
All of them.
I thought you were talking specifically about the main dude. I was like, yeah, he did kind of fuck that guy up. I'm not gonna lie.
Last time I watched Blade was like pre-puberty. I can barely remember it, if I'm honest.
So, did you guys play Firewatch at all? I know I didn't play Firewatch.
No,
I watched a playthrough of it, and I thought it looked like a really good game. After I watched the playthrough, I thought I don't need to buy this. I know everything about it. But I think
it wasn't very long though.
It's not very long. It's quite a short game.
I'm gonna do that and do a movie. I don't know.
I mean,
honestly, I actually think it's one of the games that has been made into movie or going to be made into movies that I actually think is a really good fit. Okay. I don't know how much you guys know about it, but from what I saw of the game when I watched it, I thought you could actually do a really intriguing thing with a character that's like only one character being on screen and like talking to the walkie-talkie, which is of the woman, which it's all, there's a lot of mystery there. It's actually quite interesting. I think it would make for probably one of the most unique films coming out these days. I think it would be a really am I the only one that's optimistic about that? I honestly think it'd be quite good. I think it has
the potential. It has. I'm just looking here. So it's set in Wyoming in 1989. Yeah. So there's the potential for them to actually go to the place it's set. A couple of big names: some actor from Mad Men, an actor from The Walking Dead.
So I mean, they're pulling in like really high-end actors as well too.
Well,
they're
the actors from the game. I don't know if they're actually coming over to the movie.
Oh, okay.
But that's the actors from the game.
Actors. Gotcha.
Yeah, but it has the potential. I'm always so weary of video game adaptations in movies.
Yeah.
And
no, I agree.
You guys actually think of a genuinely really good video game adaptation? No? No?
Let's see what the internet has to say.
I hear Resident Evil was meant to be quite popular.
Do you know what, right? Not great, not bad. Warcraft, I never saw.
I heard it was okay, though.
Mortal Kombat is just an absolute classic. For all the wrong reasons, but it's just an absolute classic.
I'm going to type in video game movie adaptations. Oh, I'm going to have to close my Teletubbies browser.
Hey, well, we promised not to mention that, no.
Yeah.
The Street Fighter movie with Kylie Minogue and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I heard the Ratchet and Clank movie did pretty well as well, too.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Ratchet. I love Ratchet and Clank, so I mean, just the witty humor that it has.
I mean, I'm looking through these, Warcraft I didn't watch, but was supposed to be okay.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Spirits Within is like supposed to be one of the worst movies that ever come out. Silent Hill wasn't great. Street Fighter wasn't great. Doom was pretty naff.
Need for Speed.
Prince of Persia was pretty naff, apparently.
To be fair, a lot of these films do look pretty lame. Just me looking over them. What was
the Max Payne
Wretched
movie?
Ralph? What was the one with the man? It had all of the Nintendo characters in it.
Oh yeah, Wreck-It Ralph.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
I watched that. I thought that
was good though. I like that.
That was an adaptation.
Yeah, it was a film.
It just had video game characters in it.
I actually love Wreck-It Ralph, like with a passion.
Yeah.
I never saw the Max Payne movie. Was that any good?
Yeah.
No one saw the Max Payne movie.
I haven't seen the Max Payne movie either.
The director didn't see the Max Payne movie.
He was just like, "That's a wrap. I'm done. Fuck it. I'm done with this."
We haven't even started yet. He's like, "You guys got it. I'm good."
Well, apparently the people making this Firewatch adaptation produced Don't Breathe.
Oh, really?
I don't know this name. I'm not up to date with movies. I don't follow cinema. Is that a good movie, Jared?
Don't Breathe, Jared. Tell us all about it.
It's a video game blog, but let's talk about movies for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. So I think Don't Breathe. Yeah, Don't Breathe came out this year. Where did it release? August 25th, 2016. It was actually it's a horror movie as well too, and I actually heard it was a decent horror film.
Ooh.
It might work then. I mean, if they set it in Wyoming and they get the game's voice actors, it has the potential to work, I suppose. From what I heard, the story is kind of like a thriller story, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
I haven't seen anything on. I mean, I've seen like a couple of videos of Firewatch, but I haven't dived deep enough to know what's going on. Besides,
it's sort of a mystery. Like the player character is plunged into a bit of a mystery, and there's the story kind of happens to you. You don't really endeavor to. Well, you kind of towards the end do stuff, but mostly you're just doing your general duties, and stuff is a bit awry, and shit's going down. And
so is it like a walking simulator, or is there actual?
actual stuff happens, but it is a bit of a walking simulator, I guess. A lot of the interest of the thing is you're chatting on your little radio to the next person over in the other Firewatch tower, which you can see in the distance.
Mhm.
And you talk about why you both take this job, and you both have like emotional stories of why you fucking live in exile in like the middle of fucking nowhere. And I don't know. I mean, I always hesitate because with Firewatch, as I recall, I may be completely wrong, there was a dialogue system where you chose what you said. So
I think that was the case too. So it could like change your outcome.
So I don't really know how that's going to translate to film. I always think when people say let's make a Fallout movie, I always go fuck off. That's a terrible.
It wouldn't
idea.
work.
The whole point of Fallout is you choose your shit, and your shit happens to suit you because you chose it.
I mean,
You can't like an audience choose thing where it's like, oh, you were confronted by a man with a gun. What do you do?
that's the thing.
No,
I mean,
I vote we shoot him.
like, if you're talking like that, like Until Dawn, that would be an awesome movie. But
I agree. Even though that one did have the whole choice system, Until Dawn's just story was phenomenal. I loved Until.
It would be so good if you took the most commonly selected paths and just made that into a movie of these are the common choices. That would work. That would be cool.
To be fair, I mean, I feel like Until Dawn was a movie in itself. It was kind of like an interactive movie. I mean, that's what it looked like and felt like as well too. Like the voice cast was very.
It was. Yeah, it really was.
But no,
But I'm trying to think of other games that would make good movies now. I don't know.
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, top notch.
Top notch, straight to DVD quality. Like we're talking like Sharknado quality, man.
Oh, there we go.
It would actually probably have that kind of cult following as well, wouldn't it? That's the problem.
I feel like it would.
I reckon it'd be good if they made a movie out of Lego Lord of the Rings, but they did it live action.
I would love to fucking see that.
Hold on. I need to grasp this a little more. A live action Lego movie. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, so none of the Lego stuff, just the Lord of the Rings story, but without the Lego. I'd like to see how they do that.
I think they did it, and I'm pretty sure it's called Lord of the Rings.
What?
I'm pretty sure it's already out there, Greg.
Yeah, it's great.
Guys, I was just kidding. I already knew about it. That was the joke. Oh, fucking
They actually did
hell,
another one off the Lego Hobbit movie, and they made that into a movie as well too.
Did they really?
Hobbit.
Fuck, man. I need to watch these. In all seriousness, though, Lego Batman is coming out, and I'm all about that. I love that.
Lego Batman already came out. We're doing more Lego Batmans now?
Is there already one out? Did I miss it? Don't tell me I've missed it. I can't have missed this. No,
it's not out. I don't think it's out yet.
But I'm sure there was a Lego Batman game.
No, there's a movie.
A Lego Batman movie game?
Wait, no, movie.
It's just a movie.
Just movie.
Oh, just a Batman movie.
Yeah, 2017. You had me worried, Greg.
Okay, right.
But it's from the same people that made the Lego movie, which the Lego movie was awesome as well. It's that Batman.
That guy from The Hangover is playing the Joker.
Wait, which guy?
From The Hangover?
Zach, what's his face? Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis is playing the Joker.
Yeah.
I can't see that.
Why is Mark Hamill not playing the Joker? I thought this was a set rule that if there's ever a video game,
the Joker. I don't know if he's.
Come on, man.
What?
If there's ever a video game or an animated movie that needs the Joker voice, it's always Mark Hamill. That's how this shit works.
I don't think I've heard his voice actually in any of the trailers that I've seen, at least. I wonder how that's going to play out.
So this is about a Batman film coming out, or a Batman
there's a
game.
Lego Batman movie coming out, Greg.
Yeah, 2017, February 10th.
Are you joking? I can't tell.
No, I'm genuinely serious, man. Hand on heart.
I thought we were doing a joke.
No, after the success of the Lego movie. This is the problem, is that as soon as you say that Zach is doing the Joker's voice, it's like, really? Really?
A Lego Batman movie.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even do regular Batman movies at the moment. Why are they trying with Lego?
Shots fired. A lot of people are gonna love you for that one.
I don't know who he's playing, but Michael Cera's in it.
Come at me, internet. I'll give you a kiss.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim is in the Lego Batman movie.
It's just going to be the entire cast of Scott Pilgrim and Hangover and all those other movies into the Lego Batman movie.
Well, I think we've literally exhausted everything we could talk about.
It's moved into Lego Batman movies being fake or real at this point.
It's a conspiracy
Nobody
talk.
wants to listen to that. No one is interested in that.
Okay, well, if anyone is listening, thank you very much for listening.
If I'm sure somebody's listening.
Somebody, dude, it's probably me. I've probably uploaded this and I'm sitting there like.
It's just us three. Us three are just listening to it. That's all we.
But anyway,
that's our audience.
We will do this again next week, guys. Thank you for listening. You guys want to say goodbye? Any send-offs?
Yeah. I was Greg. Hi. You can see me on the Games Bulletin website occasionally. I try to write, but then I get writer's block and I don't. But I do try. And also on the BritsInSuits YouTube channel, which I do with a friend. You can't really see me anywhere else. Although I have projects in the works, so you might see me a lot next week.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Well, Greg, how am I supposed to follow that outro now? Well, I'm Jared, and I have nothing important to say, I guess, because Greg had to just
steal that limelight.
Just steal the limelight from me.
Well, actually, you say that, but Jared does have a big project in the works. He's planning on opening a porn theater.
Hey, don't tell people about that. It's not done yet.
Yeah, I thought that wasn't set in stone. I thought we was agreed upon that.
Thanks a lot, Greg.
Okay.
Just on a finishing note, just to end this off, I literally just got a notification from Instagram. They have announced the Gears of War movie.
Oh.
Being made by
no one plays Gears of War for the story.
Being made.
Do they?
I play Gears of War for the story. I like the story.
The story is pretty decent, actually. I'm not gonna. It's not amazing, but it's decent.
It's decent. I don't have about a movie though.
Let's be honest. It's being made by Universal.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Who are they gonna have to play Marcus?
They haven't said anything yet. They've literally just announced it in a pre-stream.
Who would you have play Marcus Phoenix in the Gears of War movie?
Ron Perlman.
Willem Dafoe.
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman has to be Marcus, man.
Okay.
Like that's
I can see it.
I don't have any serious offers. Ron Perlman would be fine.
Or I'll get back to you. I'm pretty sure there's somebody I can think of.
Tune in next time to find out who plays Marcus Phoenix.
That's your reason to come back next week.
That is one hell of a fucking cliffhanger. We are already churning out the golden material.
Oh yes, mate.
See,
already.
There we go.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, guys. We'll do it again next week.
Listening is a podcast. Thank you for listening.
You can watch as well if you want, man. It's on the fucking. There's visuals.
Well, we don't know what the visuals are yet, so they will know.
I'll think of something.
All right.
And then I'll put a big tick like he did it. Yeah. Ding.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Yeah.